What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Got Colton here, and unfortunately, Ryan does not work today. Kyle is not working too much, so he's not here. And also, Errol's brother got sick, and so she's not coming in either. So, unfortunately, it's going to be a tight ship today. Abby is on her way, and Jess is here as well. So it's just going to be the four of us today, which is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Let's jump into it. Yay! Guys, we got 13 packages delivered this morning, mostly just from distributors and stuff, but see that? These are our business cards, and we have been waiting. Oh my gosh, so much to pack. We have been waiting for new business cards because we have been out for a long time, and I got new ones made with a brand new design. You see the rounded corners here?
Fancy.
Very nice. Bam. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the back. So the background, if you can get a close-up, I don't know if you can see, it's got little DJs on it. And that's the background that we're using for all of our branding stuff. So the back of the custom cases we're making for games have that same background, and those are like our store colors basically. Like Pink Gorilla is like neon green and neon pink, and our store colors are like yellow and orange and then blue for the text. So we're trying to kind of make everything match that, and I paid a little bit extra to get the rounded corners on the business cards, which I think is extra fancy and extra fun. So, very cool. Finally got those in.
What's up, peeps? We have some Amiibos that were traded in recently. There's a whole bunch of them. They are separated by price. So this is the only $8 one. These three are $10. These are all $12.99. These ones are $14.99. This is both the Smash and the Splatoon Inkling Girl orange one. It's very hard to see some of these. Amiibos are hard to record. These ones are $19.99. Or sorry, these are $17.99, these two. And then these ones are $19.99. Oh my gosh. These ones are $19.99. And then these are the $22.99 ones here. And then $24.99 and $29.99. And then these ones are going to be our more expensive ones.
I wanted to show you guys a cool order that we just pulled for the website. We got some complete in box Super Nintendo games, Phantom 2040, Joe and Mac, Lion King, and Super Slapshot. They're all complete except this one's missing the manual, but they are all in, you know, what we consider to be poor condition. This one actually doesn't look too bad. So, oh, there you go, little rip. But the website at the time of filming right now is currently still down for maintenance, so hopefully that's fixed pretty soon, and hopefully before the end of this video I'm filming a clip where I'm telling you guys it's back up.
Hey everyone, it's Jess. I want to show you our trade-ins today. So we're going to start on over here. Let's see. TurboGrafx controller, Game Boy printer paper. Ooh, some handhelds. Clear, it's always so cool. Then we got some PlayStation 1. Dragoon is so fun. I never got past it. I got stuck on a mountain, and then I never got past the mountain. I definitely need to try it again. Oh, we have two of them. Very nice. These ones over here that say 100-2. These are our custom cases, so they are disc only. So we have some custom artwork on those. Some of them. Over here we got a couple DS games. Star Wars Arcade for the 32X. A Majora's Mask. little bit of Dreamcast right here. A couple more Game Boy games. We have an Atari 7800 game. Back here we got, so the ones with the orange spines, those are our custom cases. Feel free to pause if you need to see better. And we got some movies. Horror and stuff, perfect for Halloween coming up. Our Blu-rays. We did get a soundtrack. And over here, we have some 64 and Super. We did get a Chrono Cross today, or Chrono Trigger, wow, words. Chrono Trigger today. That was one of the first trade-ins of the day. For Switch, we got Pokemon Snap and Mario Party. Then we got some strategy guides. Zelda 1, Super Mario Galaxy Collector's Edition, and Link Between Worlds. We also got all this back here. These came from Cooper's parents' house. They were just kind of over, having them. We usually do not take these kind of things in, but, for mom and dad, we'll always help out. And that's everything we have for trade-ins. Thanks for trading in.
Abby. That's going through my eye. Oh, I saw it on the camera. We got a bunch of Switch games today, didn't we?
Did.
We got, was it 3 or 4 packages worth?
I don't know, I wasn't here.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't here when they all got delivered.
Well, it was earlier and it was a lot.
Yeah.
So Abby's entering the Rune Factory Special Edition. We got the regular copies and then also the collector's ones down there.
Yeah. Be careful with those.
Look at that. Colton was saying that he loves these acrylic stands, and this one comes with one.
I was saying the exact opposite.
I and Colton were actively complaining about the acrylic stands that they include in games and how wasteful it is.
I actually don't like them either.
It's just if they're like the Funko Pops of collector's editions. Like it's so bad.
It used to always just be an art book and a soundtrack, and I feel like so many companies did that people were like kind of getting over it, and then they started to they do like weird stuff. I feel like the SpongeBob collector's editions come with really cool items.
Yeah.
Or really unique items at least. But yeah, there's a lot of these acrylic stands now, which is kind of lame. You also get a soundtrack in this one though, and you get a planner.
It's hard to determine what I actually like in collector's editions. I know I want a hardcover big art book. That's a must. Some kind of figure or statue is also a must. That's for like big box collectors. Something like this, I don't expect to have like a huge figure or something.
Yeah.
They gotta throw the acrylic stands in there.
So Abby's entering those, but we laid out all the other ones, and I wanted to show you guys what we got. Well, there's actually a couple more that are not released yet, so technically we're not supposed to show them, and we actually got them super early. They come out on September 5th, so there's a Switch game, and there's a PS4, PS5 game that both come out on the 5th, so we're not showing those yet, but we did get them. So everything that is here is available now, including the Rune Factory. That one's already out, technically. And these are a lot of inexpensive titles, which is pretty cool because, a lot of Switch games can be kind of expensive, but we got some of the cheaper stuff, which is fun. Anything that's stacked up is just duplicates of the same thing. We got a bunch of this one because it was on clearance from our distributor. So price was pretty cheap. But there's a lot of stuff here. Pretty awesome. And then also Zorro and G.I. Joe. Just couldn't fit them on the glass case. But lots of new Switch games, which, we'll figure out where to put them. We don't really have room, but I'm sure we can figure out something. Got a staff pick for you today, and it's going to be Congo's Caper on the Super Nintendo. Now, this is a game that I had never played growing up, and I actually played it for the first time on the Nintendo Switch Online. You can play like Super Nintendo games on there, so that's how I played the game. I did go through and beat it. It is kind of short, but without the rewind feature on the Switch Online, there's no way that I would have been able to beat that game. It is very difficult, and it's one of those games where you can only take like a couple hits before you die, and during some of the boss battles and everything, especially when you're like learning the patterns, it can be very difficult to not get hit multiple times. The game is super fun though. It is a side-scrolling platformer. You play as this little guy, and there's not really much story to it. It's an old school platformer, but I don't really understand when you're a human character, but when you get hit, you turn into a monkey. I don't really know how to explain it other than that it just works like Mario when you have like big Mario and then you get hit and you become the smaller Mario. Kind of works like that. But the game is pretty fun. It's not like the best platformer out there or anything like that, but it is a fun game, and if you have Switch Online, of course, it is free to play on there, so I would say give it a shot. It's not if you're going to try to get it physically for the Super Nintendo, a cartridge-only copy is not super expensive, so definitely worth a try, but beware, it's a little difficult. It's the next morning, guys. Hey, Colton.
Hey, Cooper.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, tonight I'm leaving for Seattle, and then tomorrow I'll be going to PAX.
Who else is going?
Kyle!
And you guys are gonna film?
Yes, I'm gonna try to film as much as possible so you guys have some nice PAX content tomorrow. Well, for the next video.
Yes, yes, yes. Are you gonna be back on...
I'll be back on Monday.
Okay, not Sunday?
No, I'll be going to PAX on Sunday as well.
Okay, so... you'll have to get me the footage somehow by Sunday night.
Okay. Yeah, we can figure that out.
Yeah. What is this cool shirt?
This is from the Yeti. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's the gummy ship that you fly through gummy space.
Nice.
And it's, you pilot it, and the engineers are Chip and Dale.
The Rescue Rangers?
Yes, and they get mad at you if you bump into rocks and stuff.
Awesome.
They're just like, they sound just like that.
Well, when you go to PAX, have fun.
Yes.
And get some cool stuff. And do some fun things.
Yes, I am mainly looking forward to the Baldur's Gate 3 booth and the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 booth. There's a lot of indie game developers going to be there, so I'm going to take a lot of time to browse their stuff. I want to stop by Pink Gorilla, but the line's usually incredibly long, so I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Oh, yes, you will. Okay, have fun.
Okay.
So I have some good news, guys. The website, we've been having some problems. I think I kind of mentioned it. We were switching to a new host, but in that transition period of moving to the new host, some issues came up, and luckily those have now been fixed. We were working on those for the past few days. It was extremely stressful. I came into work on our weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday, so usually stay home and chill, play games. I came in on Tuesday. I was here for most of the day, and then Wednesday I was working from home but still working on it with our web developer. We got it fixed, so the issues are now resolved, but because the website was down for, a few days, we can't just set it back live right away because all of the new games we've put in and all the games that we've sold in store were not being added or removed to and from the website. So we have to do an entire inventory sync, which takes about 16 hours, and that is longer than we have overnight from when we close to when we open. So I wish we could just run it like overnight tonight and it'd be ready to go tomorrow, but by the time we got in here, it would still be going. So we have to do it on our weekend. So I cannot run that until Monday evening, which means the website's not going to be back up until sometime about Tuesday evening, because that's pretty much all we have to do before we set it live. So the website will be back up Tuesday evening. I don't know exactly what time, just depends on when the sync finishes, but be on the lookout because obviously there's a ton of new stuff that's going to be available for the first time. We're getting Sam's collection in. We've already done half the Saturn games. We did all the Sega CD stuff. We've done a good portion of the NES games so far, which I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but it's shown in this video. And then all the trade-ins we've gotten over the past week as well. So there's a lot of new stuff. Mark your calendar, Tuesday evening. So these are the rest of the Sega Saturn games from Sam's collection that I'm going to try to finish entering possibly today. We don't have a ton of time left. We'll see how it goes. But there are still some big boy games in here, in addition to a lot of cheaper filler stuff. There's some cool special stuff as well. So hopefully we can get that done. But we also have Sam's original Game Boy collection, which we purchased. And this is the best Game Boy collection I've ever seen. It is going to be crazy once we actually get it entered. And just picked up this random stack of games here. He has some really, really rare stuff. I don't know where it is in here, but... Oh, there's one. Amazing Tater. Pretty expensive game. But, yeah, so be on the lookout for this as well. I'm not exactly sure when we're going to be able to get this stuff entered, but hopefully very, very soon. Yeah, this is a crazy, crazy collection. What you doing?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Changing things.
Why?
We made it pretty.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Don't ruin anything.
Happy birthday to the ground.
No!
Oh, I dropped my zip tie. Can you grab that? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay. So on the other side might be harder to do, but let's just start with this side.
We'll see when it's done.
Don't put tight.
I think they had to make room for all this stuff. Right, Ryan. Hey, where's Ariel?
Oh?
Yeah.
At home?
Where's Colton?
I don't know. He left early.
Bye.
Where's Kyle?
No, we don't talk about it.
Kyle's in Seattle because he's also going to PAX tomorrow.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I don't care.
Ryan, check these out.
Okay.
But they only get
I stopped kind of like showing a lot of the cases I've been making because I feel like I've been showing it too much. It's the same thing. But this is the first time we've made cases for Saturn games. And we made them in regular DVD cases. I put them in the Wii ones because that's all we have.
Should have made him into a little DJ plush.
But we got these traded in, so I thought it'd be perfect to make some Saturn cases.
Yeah.
But I'm liking them.
This is official artwork. That's
Yes.
real.
All of this is official except for I think the Panzer Dragoon. I think that was like a
Oh, yeah.
custom looking
It's
one,
all
but
printed, yeah.
yeah. But I think that was like a custom made thing. But it's pretty cool. And they're all orange, so you know that they're not real. So I want to talk about sort of a behind the scenes thing that is very not interesting to anyone who is not interested in the kind of like business or technical side of owning a video game store. But we had to get a cell phone, which everyone at the store has their own cell phone. Obviously, we have a landline phone for the store. This cell phone is for the store. And we only bought it for one reason, and that is to use it as a mobile hotspot so that we can connect to the internet at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. We tried to do this last year. We got a mobile hotspot from T-Mobile and had service on it, got it activated, it had its own SIM card, all this kind of stuff. And then we get there and it just doesn't have a good enough signal. And out of all the cell phones that were there, the only people that had service were the people that had phones through Comcast or Xfinity. So we have Comcast for our internet here at the store. This phone is a Comcast, well, it's a Motorola, but it's a Comcast service phone, and it has a mobile hotspot on it, or it has a hotspot. So we also just got new credit card terminals, which I think one of them's hooked up out there. The other one we haven't even plugged in yet, but they connect to the internet through Wi-Fi. Our previous one only connected with an Ethernet cable. So now we will have this with a mobile hotspot turned on. This is going to be plugged in, sitting right by the terminal at PRGE, and then the terminal will connect to it wirelessly, and hopefully that means we can run debit and credit cards at the show without issue. Because the thing that we ran into last year was we're trying to do it, you know, we try the first couple and it's going really, really slow, and then it just stops working, and then we can only take cash. And that's a huge problem at a convention because there's only a few ATMs around there, and they usually get cleaned out. So we need to be able to take card. And so hopefully with this, you know, I had to buy the phone. It was a cheap phone. It was $100 for a brand new one. And then we have to pay for 2 months of service, which is $65 a month for the unlimited with the fastest speed. And so it's a little expensive, but it's going to be worth it. If we can take card there and actually have service, it's going to be awesome. And I'm excited. If you guys are able to come to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, please make sure that you do. It is the coolest place on the planet. And it's the weekend of October 15th, whenever, I don't know exactly what day it is, 14 through the 17th, somewhere around there. But it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I wanted to mention real quick for anyone that is planning on coming out, because somebody asked a question. We are closed Tuesday and Wednesday. That is our weekend. That's how it has been for a long time. It is set. That is our weekend, Tuesday, Wednesday. Setup for vendors at the expo is on Friday. So we are going to be closed that Thursday as well, so that we can get prepared, get everything packed up, because in previous years, we have been open Thursday, then Thursday night, we stay late and pack everything up. Then we have to get up super early Friday morning, and it's really not fun. So we're just going to be closed on Thursday so that we can take our time, get everything packed up, make sure we do it properly, get the U-Haul, you know, everything situated. And so yeah, we're going to be closed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday before the show. And then Saturday, Sunday, we're open for selling at the expo. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, afterwards, we will also be closed. The Monday we're going to use to set the store back up. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, of course, is our weekend. So we'll be back open again the Thursday after the expo. So please keep that in mind if you're traveling from out of state.
Oh man, it's so beautiful. Oh yeah, and we also have trades too. Yeah, they're pretty cool. All right, let's show those. What up, peeps? We got some cool yarn Yoshis over here, one of each color. That's really cool. We've got some cool collectibles right here. We got these Mario Platinum playing cards. Also got these, the coins that, the collectible coin set that came with, I believe the Switch, 3D Mario All-Stars or whatever. We also got a couple consoles. We've got this new 3DS, black, gray, charcoal, whatever it is. This normal 3DS XL, pretty cool. GameCube memory card. Got this Pokemon music TV series thing, soundtrack, and Smash Brothers soundtrack. We got some handheld stuff over here. Got some PSP. Metabots. Some DS games. Some pretty cool ones. Got some PS3 here. God of War Collection. God of War Ascension. Guitar Hero, more PSP right there, the third birthday, which is Parasite Eve 3 basically. Got this PS4 Catherine full body copy, the launch edition, Killzone trilogy. Let's show these games back here. Got some PS2, PS3, a single Genesis game, some cool PS4 games. Got some Wii and Wii U. There's some loose, I think it's PlayStation? Yeah, there's PlayStation logo up there. So got Star Wars Masters of something, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. We got this really cool Wii U Zelda Twilight Princess Amiibo Special Edition. Pretty darn cool. Got Soul Silver here. Also got the really cool yarn, Yoshi's Woolly World Poochie Amiibo and game. Really cool. Got some Switch games here. And I don't think I showed the Wii Sports Resort or this Wii U game. This one looks like it's water damaged, just to let you know. There's a sealed Contra collection. Pretty cool. A Spyro Ripto's Rage without the manual. Got Metal Gear Solid 3D and some other DS games here. Well, one's a 3DS, but whatever. And then over here, we have some of Sam's collection, some of his NES games. So some pretty cool stuff in here. I'm gonna try and go slow for you guys. So this is just the start of Sam's collection. Coop's been putting it in. There's some really cool stuff in here for sure. Trying to get nice close-up pictures so you can see the condition and everything. A lot of these are really nice. Like, he took really good care of his stuff, and he, you know, obviously got nice quality games. Really cool. Thank you again, Sam, for letting us buy your cool junk. Here's the price on that one. Then over here, not the blue one, but this black one. Usually this is in a gray cart, and the black one hasn't sold online since 2022, I believe Coop said. And this one is up a little bit more than that one. I believe he said he thinks it's worth this much, and that I think it was in better condition than the last one that sold. I'm not sure, but yeah, so that one is priced up a little bit, but we're pretty sure it's worth it. It doesn't sell very often. Very cool. Got the Jetsons game. Then we got some of the cheaper stuff over here, but still some cool stuff in here. And then finally, over here, we got this Breath of the Wild collector's or special edition. I think it's missing a strategy guide or whatnot. I can't remember exactly. It should say on the listing what it's missing. I'm not sure. Can't remember exactly what's missing from there, but I think it's the big book. But I think that's all that was missing, but I'm not entirely sure. Then we got this God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition. I'm pretty sure that one's complete. And we also have this God of War Stone Mason Edition, and that one is also complete. So some pretty cool stuff we don't get into often right there. And also that awesome collection from Sam. But that's all the trades for now. We'll see you guys.
Question of the day.
Okay.
So, for the people who are going to PRGE,
Yes.
what are you looking for? If you're not going, just what's on your wish list right now?
Okay. So what I'm going to be looking at at PRGE, I'm going to be looking at mostly like complete in box Game Boy games. I might look for a little bit of complete Super, but I'm mostly looking for like Simpsons games that I don't have for those consoles specifically. Other than that, I'm not looking for much. There's like a little bit here and there, like Donkey Kong Country 2 in box. We don't have the box for our copy. We have the first one, third one. Want that? Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. What about you?
What about
Jess?
you, Jess?
I would love some Game Boy Harvest Moon games. That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great. Okay.
What about you, Abby?
Like 3DS consoles. I'm like not excited to collect them anymore because they're so expensive. Like I remember last year, I was gifted the Samus one for Christmas from Cooper. But last year there was a Samus one complete in box, and it was like $700 or $800 complete in box, and I was just like, that's insane. Even at the time, it was an insane price, and nobody had any like complete in box 3DS consoles. So, and I feel like we've gotten all the exciting ones.
We've gotten...
The ones I really want are the Japanese exclusive ones. That's what I'm like starting to more so look at lately.
Yeah, we have a lot of like the well-known special edition ones. We have like the Marios and the Zeldas and the Pokemon stuff, but there's a few other ones that are like special edition, but it's not like a game It's not like specific to a game. It's just like, oh, the special edition orange or something like that. So some of like those ones I think would be cool.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, we have the Smash Brothers ones, we have the Pokemon X and Y ones, but there's some that are limited edition that are just like a different color.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, we have a lot of those.
We have some, but there's...
But I think the one that I really would like to see that I'm probably not going to find is the Year of the Luigi. That was a really cool one, and I think that was only released in Japan. I don't think we got that one. They did a Mario one for us. They did a 3DS XL. That was really cool, and they also did a different Mario one in Japan. I really would like to get the Tamagotchi Life 3DS XL LL from Japan. It's like light minty blue. It's pretty. But I think I'm probably going to start focusing on like DS consoles from Japan. Those will be fun, but I don't think anybody's going to have any.
And you guys already know what I'm going to be looking for. It's going to be complete in box Super Nintendo games. I'm sure there'll be a couple things here or there that I'll find randomly that I wasn't really on the lookout for, but mostly looking for Super Nintendo stuff that I still need to finish that set. And then potentially, if I see anything like signs or, you know, kiosk, anything like that, statues would be cool, but don't usually see that stuff on the vendor floor. You might see it in the auction, which, you know, maybe I'll buy something in there, but I don't know. Everything goes for a little bit more than it's worth, in my opinion, at the auction, because people get excited. But I'm actually thinking about putting something in the auction myself, and it's going to be the Fallout New Vegas neon sign, which is this one right here. The red is the neon part. It's not plugged in where it is right now, so I can't show you guys, but there's the price on it. I had it priced at $4,000. I had an offer before of $4,500 from somebody, but I would have to ship it across the United States, and I don't really want to ship a neon sign. So I'm thinking about putting it in there. So if you're coming to PRGE and you're interested in this, you could bid on it at the auction, which is Saturday after the vendor hall and everything closes. Then they have the auction after that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching today's vlog. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Bye.